I'm gonna have my joint charge. I'm
What
gonna pull
is
out my
good, people?
tablet.
What's good, people? Man, it's your boy Upchuck Gaming from We Game here, man. We got the TOA boys in the building today. Um, I wanted to do this hangout, man, because I think we all had experience with the game, and we kind of want to give our first impressions. I know we all will do separate videos in our own channels or whatever, but since we will be holding this tournament next year, I wanted to get these guys ideas and thoughts on the game, and we have some cool topics today, just discussing the game especially for the people who didn't get into the beta, because I spent a lot of time on this beta, man. I woke up at 2 a.m. in the morning to play this yesterday morning, man. So the dedication was there. But first and foremost, before we get started, man, I want to introduce the fellas. We're gonna start with Jabari, man. Let them know who you are, bro, if they don't know.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Jay Bari, and yeah, just like Chuck, we up early in the morning streaming. Off at Bandai Namco for cutting off for 15 minutes, but we was hyped as fuck for this Dragon Ball Fighterz closed beta, man. But yeah, we're just gonna give our thoughts real quick on the beta so far. But yeah,
all right.
Thanks.
Next, man, we got my boy Mr. Official, man. Let him know.
Yeah, what is going on, everybody out there listening? Thank you for coming through to supporting the online arcade. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just listening or watching our streams, whatever the case is. But anyway, I've been enjoying myself in these Dragon Ball Fighter streets, wins and losses, and all learning experiences. And we are going to get into this.
All right, last but not least, man, my boy Persona, bro. Let him know.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Persona of TOA. Big shout out to Chuck for putting this together, man. It's good to have the TOA boys out here giving our thoughts on this DBZ. And honestly, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my boy Kev. I got to throw him a big shout out because he definitely sent up that axe and was like, yo, bruh, go ahead, play it for an hour. So I was definitely able to get my fix on that DBZ.
Yeah, man. Okay. I have been asking them all day at that. So let's not forget that I have been offering the opportunity.
Hey, yo, I offer all of them. I say, yo,
I can know you can't share.
I'm not even playing the region line. I'm getting ready.
Yeah, you can't share play because it blocks gameplay recording automatically.
Oh, okay.
So you can't share play.
But yeah, so I want to say we're gonna start with basically just giving our initial thoughts on this. There is one more block today, and we all will be in the lobby today. So look out for that. But I'm gonna start with Kev, man. Just give me your initial thoughts on the game so far. Just let me know.
I mean, my initial thoughts of the game, like it was gonna be real easy. I mean, I guess from you looking at it, you would get the impression that it'd be like a square button mashing fest and whatnot. When you first initially see it, you think, oh man, the combos are really nice and easy to pull off because you constantly see it being done over and over and whatnot. But when you actually get your hands on it and when you get the controls, especially like if you come from a background of playing like ArcSys games like Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue, for me personally, I came in automatically with a certain mind state about it, but it's nothing like those games at all. So you don't have to worry about like half circle forward or back or anything like that. It's not like its initial presentation isn't like really deep or on par like those fighters, but it still has like a hard to master element to it. But I mean, off back though, it's definitely fun. It's easy to get into,
Okay, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Persona, give me your thoughts, bro.
So yeah, my first initial thoughts of the game is that it is everything that I've wanted in a DBZ game for a very long time now. Nothing against the Xenoverse games, but this is definitely something more up the alley of what I love. It's very reminiscent of Budokai 3, which is my favorite DBZ. And with this game, as far as like the combat and the mechanics and stuff like that, it pretty much what Kev said. It is easy to learn, hard to master style game, but it is a game that I still feel it's casual friendly, but it's also still maintains that competitive feel of wanting to be better, because each character that I play with, at least, I have found myself like kind of like still learning how to use the character. It's like, all right, I got Android 16 kind of down packed. Let me go ahead and move on to Frieza. And I'm like, whoa, Frieza doesn't play like this. Now I got to kind of learn how he is and learn his setups and learn how he maneuvers around the board. So I definitely do like that element of the game, and it does feel like I'm pretty much fighting in a DBZ episode. So I love it a lot, man, and I just can't wait for the full game.
Nice, man. Nice. Jabari, man, what's going on, man? What's your thoughts, bro?
This game is pure trash. No,
Yep, Tommy. In your call.
Go ahead and mute his mic.
From the hangout.
Mute his mic.
But nah, man. Yeah, I'm loving this game, man. I'm loving this game to death. Very easy game to get into, but there's a lot to master in this game, especially when it comes to your timing. There's a lot of combos that you can extend by just delaying like a couple of seconds and just keep on going, calling in your partners, and extending the combo feels good. So I can't wait for Marvel on that aspect. But yo, this game is hype, man. Like Persona said, it feels like a DBZ episode that you're playing in here. I love taking out somebody's full meter with DHC attacks. You know what I mean?
That is your thing, bro. That is your thing, bro.
So you know what I mean? I'm loving this game, man. And there's still a lot to just learn with the game, man. Like, yo, the inputs are all the same, but like Persona and Kev said, every stuff is just different. And you got to take your time to master a character. It's not like you're just gonna learn it right away, in my opinion. But I'm loving the game, man. We're gonna get more in depth with it, but
yeah,
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I will say for me, it has exceeded my expectations. People know, I'm a Dragon Ball guy. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but when they announced this game, I was kind of like, damn, Arc System? I'm like, really? They about to make a Dragon Ball game? It kind of like, and I just got into like Arc like that, like last year, and I know how technical their games are, and I'm like, damn, a technical Dragon Ball game. It's been a long time, if ever. I mean, Budokai, it was somewhat technical, but it wasn't like Arc System technical. Yeah,
it wasn't on this level.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So me playing this game, it was kind of like, man. I mean, I woke up, like I said, at 2 a.m. Cresting my eye. Let me go wash my face real fast, man. And I was having fun, raging, everything. I mean, I was kind of going off on my strings. I'm like, I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to do anything, but I was still having fun in the process. And I'll say by like the end of the first session, I was like, okay, I kind of got a grasp of it. And then when the second session came, I'm like, okay, let me build off of what, I learned in the first session. And it just kind of opened up. I think like my first 5-6 matches in the second session, I was destroying people. I was like, damn, just like that. And there are layers to this game that a lot of people are not seeing yet. There's a lot of streams of like really good people that play Fighterz, and I'm just like, dude, I'm not nowhere near that yet, man. And that gives me hope. I'm like, damn, it's not just light into super. It's not that, because that's what I've pretty much been doing for the most part until like the end of the second session. Me and Jabari had some crazy matches. I will upload those later, but I was actually like pulling off some crazy stuff. I'm like, damn. So there really is more depth to this game, and like we'll get to that a little bit later. But overall, the game, the look, the fast pace, and my thing is the matches. I'm like, because they were saying like the matches is going along, but when you're playing it, you're really not even paying attention to that. You're really not paying attention.
So fast, and you can lose a teammate in an instant. Understand that. You can lose a teammate in an instant.
Oh, I know. Jabari wiped out my Gohan yesterday, man. Like it happened so fast. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yo, that second match we did too was 16. I had to wipe him out Curly too. I was like, yo, he's getting out of there, man. Get him out of there, please.
Yeah, for real. So, like I said, overall, I think the game as it is now is good. There are some things that they can improve on, and like I said, we have certain topics for that for later. But my initial impressions of the game is pretty damn good, man. For it to be 5 months out, and for it to play like this online is good for the most part. I know the first session was kind of, acting a little bit crazy. But the second session, I had no issues at all. None. I had no issues at all. Go ahead.
Can I also point out that the lobbies for this are going to be so amazing for the tournament?
Yeah,
so great, man.
It's gonna be pretty damn amazing, man. It's gonna be pretty damn amazing. So I think, like I said, overall, it does have room for improvement, but I like where they're at this moment in their development. So yeah, moving on from that though, man. Moving on from that. So I want to get you guys' impressions of, give me your top 5 characters at the moment. And it could change because, like I said, we do have another session today, probably like in a couple hours or so. So I'm gonna start with you, Jabari, man. Give me your top 5 characters at the moment.
Oh, you already know.
I know.
Son, go.
Oh man, yeah, Goku's a monster, man.
Goku, Reset City. If you're better, you better recover. I'm gonna reset you right into that command, man. Majin Buu. Buu is the monster.
This guy.
Oh, Lord.
You want Buu on your team, bro. He got one of the best. Well, I wouldn't say like assists, but when it comes to like a DHC, that joint does damage if you can connect it properly. It's one of the best there to do it because it's basically full screen. Right?
Which one?
Piccolo. Piccolo's 3 for me. I would say Piccolo. Then I would say Gohan for 4. Then I'm gonna damn man. Cell or Trunks? I'm gonna say Trunks. I think Trunks is a little bit easier to use than Cell.
What? I disagree.
Yeah, man. I find
I
myself,
disagree too.
I definitely disagree with that.
As far as how I like to play, because Trunks basically the setup. Like, yo, I'm gonna knock you up. I'm gonna do the burning attack, teleport, calling my teammate to extend. Like with Cell, I don't really have like a combo where I could be like, yo, I'm calling my teammate to extend that combo. I didn't figure that out yet. So currently, as I speak right now, I'm going to say it's hard because I like Cell a lot, man, because he does a lot of damage, way more than Trunks. But that's how I will play. I'll say Trunks. I'm sorry, man. That's
I mean, it's your opinion. It's cool. That's true. I'm gonna go Persona this time, man. Give me your top 5, or did you get to play with majority of the cast, or you just?
Yeah. No, I got.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
All the characters. So for me, I'll go from bottom to top. So number 5 will definitely be Trunks. I do like his playstyle a lot, and I definitely do feel that his setups is something that I can kind of get behind. Number 4, Vegeta, because it's not without Vegeta. Number 3 is definitely Android 16. He is definitely someone that, again, is a beast. Number 2 will be, I'm gonna say Gohan. Number 2, and then number 1, you already know, Lord Frieza. We out here. Lord Frieza. We out here. And yeah, that's my top 5 for right now.
Okay. Kev, give me your top 5, man.
Oh man,
Vegeta,
I'm still trying to.
Vegeta.
Nah. Honestly though, I will say that even though I hate this little small chasing ass Gohan, he's definitely he's gonna be a problem. He's definitely gonna be a problem. Although I didn't get a chance to really play with him too much, like on stream I should say. But he's definitely a problem. He's able to get in and out, and with him and like his size makes him even more of an issue. I say between him and Krillin, but I think him because he has more of an arsenal than Krillin. Number 4, I would have to say is Trunks. Trunks is good, but he's definitely more of a setup character. Actually, Trunks and Piccolo, I would place them in the same area because they're setup characters.
Okay.
And number 3, I would say Goku. In some ways, I would say Goku is really number 1 because he's going to be pretty much DBZF.
Talk to them.
He's going to be like their Ryu. He's going to be like their Ryu. But I choose not to really put him as far as being number one though, because everybody's going to gravitate to him and whatnot. Number two, obviously, is Vegeta, and I know y'all thought he was going to be number one, but Vegeta, I like him. He has a lot of in and out moves. His projectiles do enough damage, and he's also able to set up and get in close. You know what I'm saying? To finish the job. And number one, surprisingly, I thought it was going to wind up being Android 16 and whatnot. But sadly, although I do like Android 16, I wish he had more of a grappling presence. He only has that one grapple move, which does enough damage as is. Well, yeah, he got the air and the ground, and then like the super, I guess you could say, and whatnot, the ultimate attack. Mm-hmm. But although it's not 16, he is very much honorable mention. And if I was able to have two as a number one, he would definitely be my number one. But surprisingly, I would say it's Cell, because Cell surprised me a lot. I didn't think that he was going to be as good as some said that he was going to be. I didn't actually have him on my radar at all until I actually played with him. But I think he got a good mix. And then with him able to like nullify projectile attacks with that super, and you can actually, I think you gain life back with it, if I'm not mistaken. That's really, really good. That's really, really good. That would be my number one.
Okay.
Are you talking about the Solar Command Man?
Yeah. No. No. It's like the barrier. It's like it pushes you back. You shoot a projectile of it at it, it nullifies that. And I believe it. Like I said, I think it gains your health back. I got to go back and look at my videos.
Yeah, so, I definitely, it does block moves though. But my top five, man, and my top five is kind of crazy because I kind of went into this not really want to like characters, and then once I started to play with, I'm like, damn, they not that bad. So my number five pick, I would say, is 18. I feel like for me to play her, I'm gonna need to get in the practice mode because she's not a character you can just pick up and play. It is very hard to play.
She's a setup character.
Yeah,
she's a setup character. She reminds me of Carl Clover from Blaze Blue in a way.
Okay, yeah, with the dummy thing or whatever. Her is 17.
Yeah, the puppet.
She doesn't really do damage, but between her and 17, you can extend combos. It's really like the stuff I was seeing yesterday, man. I was kind of mind blown. I'm like, damn, she could really go in. So my number 4, it would have to be Cell. I had no interest in playing Cell, but he is fun. He does damage. He has a lot of good special moves also. So Cell is my number 4. My number 3. So I didn't like it. Vegeta. I had, like I said, Vegeta, I didn't want to play no Saiyans, man. I don't be real. I'm like, man, I don't want to. Vegeta hits so hard, and he hits hard, man. He might. I think him and Goku is kind of like almost right there as damage. Because they both do damage, man. Especially his level 3 is bananas. Number 2 is definitely Trunks. Trunks playstyle to me is my type of play style, man. He's rushed down, and he has his setup. I mean, his assist is really good too. So if you have somebody in the corner, or whatever, and you could keep the pressure on him. I think I did that yesterday a lot to a lot of people. I do like his level 3. I haven't really hit on. I haven't hit it yet. But his level 3 is pretty dope. But his air combos and stuff like that is really good. He is kind of limited in the air a little bit, but if he gets you up there, like Jabari said, he could kind of slash you up. He could call somebody else in to extend the combos or whatever. So it's really cool. But number 1, of course, is Frieza. Frieza has so many options in this game. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy, man. From his death beams to his telekinesis grab to his death ball, which is really, really good. And you can actually combo into it many ways. You can bounce people off the wall, catch them on the way down. You can throw it, and then in the golden form too, which he gives a damage buff. So Frieza is definitely not just because I'm a Frieza fanboy, you know what I'm saying, but it's definitely a character that he's going to be very good. He does lose life pretty damn fast, I must say. He loses a lot of life fast. He gets killed pretty fast. So that is my top 5 going into this. But this is something I want to talk about, man. Does this game have depth? And a lot of people, you know, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that, oh, well, it's easy. And yes, you are right. It is easy. It's easy, but there's room to grow in this game, man. And I advise people to go watch high level play. Don't watch people like, I want you to watch people like me and everybody else. But if you really want to see the game at its full potential, go watch somebody like Mac. There's this guy on YouTube, on Twitter. I forgot his name. I'll look it up while you guys are talking. And his Android 18 is nasty. He is destroying people, extended combos. He's doing things that, a lot of people haven't really figured out there. A lot of people don't even use assists in this game. A lot of people don't do a lot. Everybody says it's 1v1. It's 1v1. 1v. That's pretty much what I've been seeing a lot going on in this game. But I'm gonna start with Persona on this one, man. Does this game have depth? Because a lot of people saying it doesn't.
So, for me, being the type of person I am, I ain't the best in all fighters, at least.
Yeah.
This type of game, coming in fresh, coming in pretty much like a noob. At first glance, when it comes to the controls of the game, especially myself, I'm thinking, well, damn, the controls do feel like very simple. I can get with this. I can get with this. That's the casual side of me thinking, okay, well, all right, let's go ahead and we got this.
Just hop in.
Yeah, let's hop in. Then it's like, I start fighting in matches, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This character does what? Quarter circle with this? Huh? Okay. Wait. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, how do you charge? Like, it's so many things in this game that aren't on the screen, but also take place during the fight, or that help you during the fight. Charging your key and shit like that. That's stuff you have to keep in mind and I'll make a comparison to Street Fighter. All you gotta do is fight with Street Fighter to build up your EX bar. With this, you're trying to build that up. Yes, you can fight as well to build it up, but if you're trying to get ample amount of shit off, you gotta charge that key, and that's something to be mindful of during the match, because you charging up key, you leaving yourself open. When it comes to teleporting, that's something that, again, in Street Fighter, the only person doing that is Dalzim, and even then, that's kind of, you can kind of read that a little bit. With this, it's instant. You don't know when, somebody can teleport mid-combo just to extend the combo. It's a lot of things going on in the game. And yes, it may seem simple, and I'll agree with certain people. Yeah, the controls are simple, but it's not a game that lacks any type of identity. It has its own identity, and that identity is it being a Dragon Ball Z game. It's a Dragon Ball Z game, so it's going to have its depth, and it's going to have a lot of characters and a lot of things that make people want to pick up the game. And again, it's a beta. I can't judge the depth of a beta. The depth of the beta is something to just see, how the servers work and things like that. You can only really judge something like that when the full game is out. But for me, the game, it's got plenty of depth and excitement and joy for me. I'm loving it.
Yeah, to pick it back on what you said, like charging key is really not ideal to do that. But you can do it, especially if you like throw out an assist, and I think another thing is a lot of people don't understand what character does what, what I'm saying? Because even I've done that. I've thrown out assists like, okay, go do something, and it's not the right assist, because Android 16, he's up close. Trunks is semi up close. I think Vegeta, Goku has a really good one. Gohan is kind of up close too. And, so you kind of have to like judge, on how you want to use your assists based off the characters you have, because you just throwing out assists, that's not going to help you. And that character, whoa. And that character can, yes, okay. And then that character, both characters could get hit. It's similar to Marvel. People just don't throw out assists in Marvel, and expecting, you use them for a reason, either to extend combos or try to reset or whatever. And like I said, I think that's an aspect of this game that once the full game come out, people can fully pick their teams and understand how they want to play and attack the opponent, because that's a big aspect of this game. And the teleport, I will say that you can block that. You could pretty much punish anything in this game. You just gotta know how to do it. But I'm go ahead, Jabari, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, like this game is a very easy game to get into, right? Because you look at it on surface level, you look at the move list, everybody has a quarter, forward circle and button. And then the supers, is pretty much the bumper or the triggers with the quarter circle forward or back. You know what I mean? Surface of it looks pretty easy, but once you get into it, like anybody that has played fighting games for a long time, you're gonna get into this game and you're gonna know certain things to do. But I just feel like characters are too unique for this game to be just so simple as everybody's saying it is. There's definitely a lot of depth. I remember I'm fighting Chuck and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick Vegeta. I was liking Vegeta and I was like, yo, damn, why a lot of his supers is whiffing off of these combos that I'm doing? And he's like, yo, now you just got to delay it a little bit. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, yo, if he plays much different than Goku. Like, like I said, the inputs are the same, but he's very, very different. He's more like energy based than Goku, in my opinion. But yeah, I do think this game is going to have enough depth to it because, like I said, this is just a beta. There's only 12 characters that they have or so. So there's going to be more characters to come. There's still a lot of things that people are figuring out where, even when you go online, you don't really see people DHCing. They want to use their meter just to teleport behind you. You're like, yo, that don't do no damage, bro. You know what I mean? You got to use a teleport at certain aspects. You know what I mean? So there's tons of things to figure out in this game, man. Like I said, when you look at a versus game is meant to be easy to get into, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Like the classic games, Marvel vs. Capcom's 2, 3, they're very easy games to get into. You know what I mean? But regardless if it's easy to get into, there's still a lot of little caveats that you got to learn within the game in order to elevate your skill level. You know what I mean? You're not going to be just a beginner in the game. But I do think there's a lot of depth, man. There's going to be more characters to come, man. But I haven't played with Krillin or 18 as much or 16. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward.
Well, I play with 16.
I'm looking forward to play those characters. You know what I mean? And I want to see how different they are as play styles. We just got over our top 5, right? Everybody had a different top 5. You know what I mean? That's just showing you right there that there is a little depth to it. I think y'all are crazy not having Goku at top, but it's just you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of depth to it, man. The characters are unique enough. The normals is different with every character. There's certain universal things in there, like down 2 is your slide, you know what I mean, and down 3 is your launcher. But that's just what these versus games is, so people can get into it.
Yeah, and like I said, so when you guys finish here, go look up on YouTube Nakkiel. Nakiel. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is the guy I was talking about, man. Dude is a straight beast. If you want to see what the game looks like at a high level, definitely go look at that. But I definitely agree with everything Jabari said. Basically, I picked up so much tech just from watching other people. That to me makes the game more fun. I think when you play Marvel, and you watch like the beginning, and and you watch certain people play. A lot of people, you just testing stuff out, and it's kind of hard to give thoughts on the game, what I'm saying, and like saying it's not in depth when you don't have a training mode. When you're playing in 3-hour increments, you can't really say a game doesn't have depth. But the tryhards, shout out to them. They're giving people a taste of what the game can really be like, man. So I'll say gravitate towards them, because they're actually going, and they're not really fighting against each other. They're pretty much just testing things out. And I've seen some crazy stuff, bro. I really do. But Kev, give me your thoughts, man.
Yo, real quick too, my bad, Kev. I know a lot of people saying that You can just press square in this game. Anybody that's just pressing square in this game, trust me, I need to see your gameplay. I want to see these wings.
Yeah, because you're not winning off no square button play.
Nah, you're not. Nah,
You're not.
you're not.
You gotta
you
change
gotta
the button fast.
You gotta dive in with these characters. You gotta learn them. You know what I mean? Like I told Chuck yesterday, like if you don't like practice with these characters and you just diving in there head first, you're gonna get bodied, man, because you don't know what this character can do, man.
Exactly.
Like, his Trunks was so different than everybody else. And I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember the Max video. And I was like, yo, I'm stealing that one. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. My bad, Kev. Go ahead.
I lost the train of thought what we were initially talking about.
No, does this game have does this game have depth in your opinion, or is it?
Oh yeah, it definitely has depth, because I mean there's still things that I'm learning. Even I even said it during my last stream, like because like when you do like the ultimate attacks, you can extend them. You know, you got your level, 1, 2, 3 or whatever. You can either just use one bar of 1 full meter for that attack, or you can extend it to in which you can actually cause like a certain level of damage to the environment around you. I still don't really know how to do that, chat. I still don't know how to do advanced guarding, anything like that. I'm still like just trying to learn basic elements. When you just see a video, you can base all of these assumptions all you like, but when you actually playing the game and you gotta like get acclimated to the controls and the schematics and the overall flow of the game, it's a totally different story. So yeah, like the phrase says, easy to learn, hard to master. That's pretty much how it is for me, because it's still a lot more things that I want to learn with characters that I personally like or taking a liking to. Yeah. In which, I just gotta learn better. I gotta adapt more. So, I mean, it's a beta for those who, still kind of just passing judgment on the gameplay thus far. It's still a beta. We don't have any time to practice. You pretty much just going in and winging it. So you trying to just teach yourself and just learn based off what you're seeing. You got like an image right now on Twitter of like the moveset, but you still got to learn like the bread and butter combos and the more advanced combos. So it's one of those games, don't base it off the beta gameplay. Just enjoy what you're seeing, and when you actually get your hands on the game, then that's when you can at least try to talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, like I said, I want to shout out my boy Pierre, man. My boy Pierre, I'll link it his channel.
AG the Gold.
No, not that Pierre, man. My boy, my overseas brother. He is a combo guy. That's pretty much what he does. He's a beast in Xenoverse, but he's a Dragon Ball fan in general. And he tweeted out yesterday. He gave everybody a move list for Gohan, like a combo, and it was like 3 pages of combos, if it's 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. He just because that's what he does, and that's I'm trying to tell people, like, yeah, there's so many different things you could do with one character based on how much bar you have, based on your teammates, based on anything you do, the possibilities are there. We just don't have the time to explore them all because we're only playing for 3 hours and nobody really wants to just sit there and, practice for 3 hours where you can't really practice, but you don't have the time to actually, dig for things. You kind of just like, okay, this worked, cool, I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna keep winning, I'm gonna post it to YouTube. That's pretty much what's going on right now,
pretty much.
Unless you like one of those guys that either had time before or you just pick up things really, really fast. And I'm not talking about picking up the mechanics. I'm talking picking up the meta of the game and understanding what characters do really fast and and putting it all together. Yeah, there's not a lot of people out there that can actually do that. Winning one way and winning a different way is different, because I think the problem is like, we've talked about this before. A lot of people are just running into people who don't know what the hell they're doing. So
they don't, bro.
people, for real. So, we think that we're, better than what we really are until you face them. I'm telling you, I got destroyed yesterday. I mean, that guy pretty much, he punished me on every Dragon Rush I did. So I stopped doing that. And he wasn't really like jumping in for combos. He was just rushing me down, hit me high, low, high, and then he'll just knock me in the air, and then it was game over after that. And I'm like, damn, really? I mean, because for the most part, when you face somebody in this game, especially early, I mean, people just throwing, they're going back and watch, Max videos and rhyme style videos, just trying to pick up certain things so they can piece it together and, and do that. But when you face somebody that's actually really good, man, it humbles you. I got humbled a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got humbled a lot, man. So I'll say this: just hold off judgment. Even look, this is a perfect example. Remember when the Marvel 3 demo came out? I mean, the Marvel Infinite demo came out, man, and everybody was like destroying it, and oh man, this game gonna be stupid. And then if you look back, probably like a month ago, and people are putting out combo videos from the demo on YouTube, and they're going in because they actually sat down and trying to understand that it doesn't play like Marvel 3 like that no more. It plays like a different game. It's the same thing. You gotta give people time to actually understand the game, to see what the game is fully capable of, instead of just, oh well, yeah, I can launch, do light into super, and I'm a beast. And that's really not the case, man. It's really not the case. But like I said, only time will tell. I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited to play again today because I know a lot more stuff than I did yesterday. But let's move on to this next topic. So we all love the game, right? And can we get agreements on that? We all love the game.
Hell yeah,
100%.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I got CE on pre, and I got it.
All right. So, but we are about to go over something, dislikes. So just give me one or two things you don't like about the game as of right now, and what can they do to improve it? I'm gonna start with Persona this time.
One thing, something I dislike.
Don't be a fanboy. It's okay.
Nah, it's not that. I need a minute to think. That's what I'm.
Okay, well, I'll start. All right, go ahead, Kevin. I'm gonna start with you then, man. Give me one thing. Give a couple of things, if one or two, that you don't like about the game at the moment.
I can tell you one thing off back, but maybe that can hopefully change. There isn't, maybe just because of the style of player I am, I think that there should be like a full, like all out grapple character. Like I need something that's at least similar to, like, I mean, when I say grapple, I mean like you have to do the full 360 for for the move or whatnot, not like a quarter circle or anything like that. That's one thing I definitely would like to see, but I mean it's still too early to tell. And or maybe they could change the moveset for Android 16. But I want just like a full grapple character. I'm hoping that maybe that they will make somebody like Brawly that type of character, because that would be dope. Because he would have a mix of like grapples, and he can kind of keep you at bay. And if they were to go with like the OG Brawly to come in there. Another thing, well, I can't place that. I mean, are we basing this just on the beta?
Just on the beta. Just
overall.
Just off what you played. Just off what you played.
Yeah. Well, as far as the beta, they definitely at least should let you be able to like do like a practice mode or something while you waiting. You know what I'm saying? At least, because I mean, I know that they're doing it basically to like build a better netcode for the online play. But it would be nice if you can like maybe go into practice mode or something to kind of hone your craft a little bit while you wait for a match. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what they do anyway before they're getting ready to let you on a service with the little matches against the computer. But not with it just being like but not with it just being a randomized character set. Like you able to just have your own character set that you selected anyway. That's one thing. Another thing, they should have like maybe some prompts or something. You know what I'm saying? Like for if you're doing an advanced guard or whatnot, kind of like when they show that you're doing like a rush attack, a super combo or something. I think that they will be able to do. They should have like some sort of prompt that like notify you.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
No, that's there
because they have that. I didn't see it. Maybe it was just too much going on for me to notice. Because like at least on Blaze Blue, you know, I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. At least on Blaze Blue, you got like the barrier bar. Even on a Guilty Gear, you got like that barrier meter too, if I'm not mistaken, right, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Yeah,
that they
with
maybe should.
the advanced guard, it's green. It's gonna come up in a green highlight. It's gonna be like advanced something,
Okay.
and it pushes you back pretty far too. And there's multiple attacks that we can do as well. You just got it's all time.
Okay.
It's timing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean that's really it. Those are my only complaints thus far. Other than that, I still love it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm double dipping. So
Okay. All right. Cool. Jabari.
I got a few things, man. Like this is also me saying this is not like definitive. I'm just still figuring out the game. I wish there was like when you do the dragon rush that you can like cancel it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just want to bait people.
oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Instead
yeah,
of
that would
just
be nice.
getting punished every time. You know what I mean? I just want to bait you. Like yeah, whiff that down 3 real quick. You know what I mean? But I wish it would have something like that. Also, well, the scaling, now that I'm playing the game, I don't really mind the scaling too much because if you use your meter and DHC, you will get that damage. So I don't mind that. I wish going to the beta like with Kev, I wish there was just like a move list sometimes, you know what I mean, within the stuff like, yo, if you're just chilling in the lobby, you can actually just check out a move list, you know what I mean? I think that would be cool to have. We was talking about this yesterday with Chuck and Rel. I kind of wish, like with the assists, they would make you be a little bit more, customizable.
You
So
took
you can
mine
pick
down. That's what I was thinking too.
You would want to do with your assists. I think that would be dope. Similar to like what Rel was saying, like with Skullgirls. You know what I mean? They actually let you select your stuff. Skullgirls even let you do the input that you want for your assist, man.
Yeah.
So that would be dope. But other than that, it's not too much. You know what I mean?
Right.
That I can think of right off the top of my head. Some characters do have a little bit different button inputs. The only characters I see that have different button inputs is 18 and Frieza with the downs. But that's pretty much it. I'll say.
All right, Persona. I mean, you can still get your thoughts, man. So what do you think, man?
Yeah, like kind of like pretty much what Barry said with the assist. Like because going back to like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, when you chose a character, you could also choose if you wanted him to do an anti-air or like a ground assist or something, or projectile assist. I do definitely, maybe because this is just a beta, they're not, letting that slide, letting that, out yet. But yeah, I would like to have something like that because, if you have to pick a different character just to get that type of assist type, that kind of throws off what you want to do, or that makes you have to learn another character or learn how they play into stuff like that so that they fit into your play style. Yeah. And, the character may not fit into how you want to play, but their assist might. So it's like, that's like a dead character. Like, all right, I'll just use him for assist. And if I have to use him, I'll use him. And, that's not something that people want. So that's something I would like to see in the game or in the beta. Outside of that, though, honestly, I don't see anything else really as a negative as at this moment for me. And that's no fanboy. That's just me. No fanboy stuff. That's just me.
You got the damage control that. All right.
I got two more. My bad.
Go ahead, man.
With the sparkling, I wish you can actually pop sparkling. Like sometimes when you're in some of these combos that is doing 50 hits, like pop that sparkling right there, because I feel like you got to wait a little bit and recover before you can actually pop sparkling. Similar to how you use like a burst or whatever in Guilty Gear or in Blaze Blue.
Well, let me interrupt you because I will say this: you can pop it like mid combo. I seen Max do it this morning. Actually, he knocked. So he launched him in the air. He combo. He hit him back down, and he went to sparkling. Then he did his level 3 with Gohan. You can do it. It's just you gotta have practice to do it. It is possible.
Okay,
because I seen it this morning. But go ahead.
I gotta check that out because we'll see. Even on a defensive option as well. Like sometimes when you're in a combo or you're getting hit in a combo.
Yeah, that would
You
sounds
want to
like
break
a bird.
You know what I mean? But another one is just real small. It's just like with Guilty Gear. One thing I love about Guilty Gear and animation is like when you're in the match and you're beating up each other, you see that little damages right here and there. I wish they would do that with this game. Ball Z, you do have like little cuts and scrapes on you. I wish they would just add that to the game, but it is early. We'll see if they will add that.
Okay. What about you, Persona? What you got?
Now that I'm thinking about it, one thing I definitely think, I don't know, I guess if it wasn't in the game, it wouldn't be a true Dragon Ball Z game. But being able to pop a sensu and get your life back, I'm like, come on, man. Like, I'm just like,
all
right, but it's RNG though. It's not guaranteed you're going to get a sensu bean. So it's kind of at the game discretion if you get one or not. You could go with a whole match and not get one. It's all random. It's definitely
yesterday. He did like this red aura, and his life started regenerating.
No, that's a sparkle. That's what happened.
Okay.
That's what happens. Yeah.
So that's what that is. That's what I mean.
I'm thinking sparkle was like a movie. I was talking about.
No. So what that is pretty much when you hit that, your health regens really, really fast, and you have a damage. You know that's pretty much.
Blue health. I know what you're talking about. Okay. That's kind of like when you do burst on Blaze Blue.
Okay.
It's pretty much or even exceed chaos. It's pretty much the same.
Okay, so y'all calling it sparkle now?
Sparkle.
That's what it's
FGT folks.
But yeah, so
that doesn't guarantee you like you're safe because you're still taking damage. It just recovers.
Yeah, you definitely
recover. Yeah, I died with
it on stuff when I popped that.
I've died with it on before. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So I say for me, I feel like the combo into your combo with a super, I that damage is kind of suspect to me, man. I'm just saying because it's like, especially when you DAC it, like when you see that in Marvel, like man, it scales, but it does a lot of damage. And I feel like some of this stuff, man, it looked really good, but it doesn't do no damage. So it's kind of like it's not worth to do it
for sure.
And it's kind of like disheartening. Like damn, I just wasted all this meter and. It's supposed to do more damage, in my opinion. I do feel because they did say like the E3 build was kind of OP with that aspect, and then they dumbed it down for this one, this build. So hopefully they could kind of meet in the middle, because you want it to be worth it when you spend your meter, man. Even though you gain it fast, like if you pulling off something crazy, and because the hits are technically. You're not really doing like 100 hits because of the animation or whatever. But I do feel like if you end it with a super or whatever, it should do more damage. Not that much, but it should do more. But that's just like my main complaint with the game. I think also let me see just off the top of my head. I can't really think of nothing else, honestly. I mean, I think that's like my biggest issue, especially like if I pull off a long
trunks, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just with anybody though, man. I feel like the damage it should be like more. I think Gohan really is like the only one. It seems like he's like the only one that's not really. I'm not talking about like level 3 either. I'm just talking about like level 1s. Like it doesn't do a lot of damage, man. I'm just like that doesn't really make any sense, But like I said, we'll just have to see going forward. But before we get to this last topic, man, I just want to thank everybody for coming through, man. This has been fun. But this last topic is kind of like something that got revealed yesterday. They did reveal TN and Yamcha and Android 21. How everybody's, the weirdos are fawning over this cartoon woman. But anyway,
not even a day.
It's kind of weird, bro.
I ain't even posted. But they got fan art for Android 21 already. It ain't been a full 24 hours, bro.
Yeah, they do.
I posted it yesterday. I'm finna post it in the
It's crazy, bro. But and she does look cool, man. I definitely want to see how she is going to interact with the cast. She looks like she's like the main protagonist that resurrect 16 or whatever, and him going after Goku. So that's gonna be kind of cool. But so we talking about the roster. So we probably how much we got? 11 days from Reveal 3, so that's like 14 people at the moment. And I'm guessing it's gonna be it's gonna be like 25 max. Or will there be any surprises you think in this last 10, man? It could be movie characters, super characters, Dragon Ball characters. I'm gonna start with Jabari, man. Any surprises you think they're gonna put in this roster? Oh no, my bad. No, it's not 14, it's 16 because the Goku and Vegeta Blue. So we have 16. So it's probably like 9 more max. So Jabari, any thoughts on who you think might come?
Yeah, man. You already know the guy I've been waiting for, and the guy that I need up in his house. My man,
so
Kid Buu.
He's not coming, bro. He just lost $40. But yeah, go ahead.
Kid Buu definitely needs to be in there. Probably one of the best supervillains ever. Hey, I was talking to Chuck with this. I think this will be a surprise character, but I think this is so Bandai Namco. They do need like a ranged character that does fully does projectiles and stuff like that. So I do think like a character like Babidi will be in there or something like that. I do think Roshi is going to make it in there as well. I think the real true surprise is going to be Dragon Ball characters. You know what I mean? I think the super characters is there where they're going to have those two, Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue, as there. It's like, okay, we got super characters and they're going to come probably post launch. But
yeah,
I would personally like them to have like a Dragon Ball character in there, like Chow or Silver or Blue, or even I know people going to say, nah, man, too much Gokus. But Kid Goku, man, that would be dope as hell to have him in there as well, man. But the biggest surprise though, I'll say Babidi. Babidi, one of those characters, Babidi or even Deborah. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool to have.
Yeah, it would be nice for Deborah. Right. That would be dope.
Yeah, Deborah, that's like a character that really don't get no play. I mean, he just got announced for Xenoverse 2, which is kind of cool. But that's a character that I think that everybody I know I like Deborah, man. He's been he's not my favorite character, but I think he's a underutilized character. But go ahead, Cav. Give me your any surprises you think in these last, because the game was 5 months away. So I mean, yeah, I could say 9. When is TGS?
This week.
This week coming up,
right?
Yeah.
So they probably
Today is Sunday.
Yeah, so they're probably going to show the TN and stuff trailer. Okay, so what's your thoughts on that, Cav?
I got a few characters I want to say. I'm probably going to take a few of y'all upcoming thoughts since I'm going right now. I would like to see Beerus. I would like to see, even though I haven't, I don't fully keep up, I would like to see Hit. I would also like to see Goku Black. I would like to see Videl. I would like to see.
Videl? You say Videl? Oh, that's an L, bro.
Yeah, I would like to see Videl because if Krillin can be in there, Videl could be in there. I'm saying, actually, and you know what? If they could, it would be off like totally unexpected. They could put Bulma in there, and you know how they could have her play like Tron Bones.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
That's different.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's just a few I could think off the top of my head. But I definitely my number one pick though, honestly, definitely Oob. I want to see him.
Ooh, hey, that would be.
Oob. I want to see him put some work in.
Yeah, Oob would actually be dope. He'll be better than Trash Kid Buu.
Hold on, you said Oob over Kid Buu?
They're not gonna put Kid Buu in this game, bro. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
Dude, he's the same dude. That's good.
But he'll be a different character though.
Yo,
also I would like to see
Majin.
Not really, but okay.
My bad.
I'm
Majin Buu don't have a
say that for someone else.
Majin Buu could do whatever he want to do, bro.
Yeah, he really can. I mean,
he's got
just like y'all telling him when they told him not to destroy the planet, and he destroyed the planet. So I'm saying he gonna do what he want.
Boo could do anything, bro. But yeah, I feel what you're saying. Anything else? Anybody else, Kev, or that's it?
Roshi, that's it.
Yeah, Roshi has to be in. They gotta pay homage to the OG, bro. They got to put my man Roshi. Man. That'd be kind of sick. All right, Jaleel, man. Who you got, man? Any surprises, man? Any surprises?
Yo, real talk. I wouldn't be surprised if they threw out Pam and Baby from GT.
Oh, that would be dope.
And honestly, I can see them throwing at Master Popo. Throw him up in there, bro. Let me see Master.
Nah, bro, ain't put no damn Popo.
Mr. Popo. You gonna put Popo up in there, bro? What you mean? Let me see Popo work, bro.
One second.
Let me see Popo work. Can I see Popo work, man? Can I see Popo work?
Ain't nobody put no Popo, man. Stop.
Persona out here asking for a baby.
Yo, put Baby up in there, bro. That should be dope. Throw Baby.
Hey, Baby was kind of.
They're gonna have.
Yeah, he was.
They're gonna have
to throw the beast, man.
Throw Baby in there.
And then you want Baby.
Throw Baby in there. Throw Baby in there. Let's see. Baby.
Not know the Kid Buu. Y'all
Kid Buu trash though. All right, so moving on.
Kid Buu is savage, but I don't care for him.
Shit, I wouldn't.
Kid Buu was so overrated, man. Get out of here.
I wouldn't mind seeing Grandpa Gohan.
That'd be different too. That's crazy.
Yeah. Throw out Grandpa Gohan. I'm all for it, bro. Throw out Grandpa Gohan. Or what was that? What was that guy's name from Dragon Ball? That was he was at the tournament trying to get Krillin beat up by old boy. I forgot his name. He had got one of his students or whatever to beat up Krillin in the tournament, but Krillin beat him. I forgot his goddamn name. Him. I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like him. I forgot his name. I'll tell you later. I have to look it up. I forgot his name though. Outside of that, I wouldn't mind seeing a Goten fusion. Like Goten.
Hey, Gotenks, please put Gotenks in this game, man. Please.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing like a fusion character like that.
Please, please put Gotenks in this game.
That'd be dope as hell.
You definitely fit all this.
He'd be a problem too, man. That fucking ghost kamikaze attack.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit would be fucking
on the galactic donut trap.
Oh, that's definitely a trap move. I can see that.
Or even Supreme Kai, man. Like it'd be dope to see them fight. I wouldn't mind seeing Supreme Kai out there fighting.
Yeah, I mean it's a few characters. I actually like that list, man. For me, I would want to see Cooler. I think Cooler would be really. I want final form Cooler.
I would
give me final form Cooler. Final form Cooler is just a monster. That because he'll play. Give me final form Cooler just for the simple fact that he'll be like more tanky-ish and he won't be that similar to Frieza. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would want to see final form. Cooler. Also, I want to see. Damn, I just have him in my head too. Shit. Who did I have? Damn, what was I just thinking about?
Let's say the whole freedom.
No.
What about Bardock?
Nah, man, Bardock trash, man. I'm so tired. Man, this is so trash.
Yo, this is cracking.
He can even defend this planet, bro.
How you gonna be a Dragon Ball fan and not respect the reason that we even see Dragon Ball?
I don't give a damn, bro.
Nah, bro.
What have you done for me lately? That man in the afterlife.
He can't do nothing.
Yeah, he's in the afterlife. He's fucking trash. Get out of here.
Well, they can have Goku's mom in there. They can have her in there.
Nah, that's an L too.
She had on the same warrior armor. Well, in the manga.
Man, trash. Anyway, give me my boy Turles, man. I think Turles would be a great addition.
That's too many Goku clones, man.
He's not really a Goku clone, though, bro. He's not, in my opinion. Turles to me.
Yo, check the chat. Which means is savage.
Oh, let me see, bro. What do you say, bro? Let me see.
Yo, my man said Goku, Bob.
Yeah, Goku, man. Get up out of here with that, bro. Let me see. Who else?
Look, man.
I want Garlic Jr. in there. I think Garlic Jr. is a really cool character that really hasn't been touched a lot. Obviously, I think Bears is going to make this game. Janemba is perfect for this game, right?
Yeah.
Teleport, rush down character, man. He'll be kind of crazy.
Yo, what about Pycon?
I was about to say that. Python would be dope.
I think he kind of overrated, man. I'm not really
in a fighting game.
Kind of overrated, bro. I'm just saying.
This game perfectly, yo.
Yeah, Python, I think would actually fit this game to a T.
I think Omega Shenron too. I think Omega Shenron is a really sick villain, man.
Yeah, but that's like
yo, Omega Shenron would have to be like that boss level character, like Seth or some shit.
Yeah, but I think you can make any character viable in the game, man. You know, it's just some characters are just going to be better than others. You just got to deal with that, you know. But in this type of game, you know, every character has a how can I say they're useful in this game in some way or form, you know. So I think while he'll probably be damage wise, he'll be a monster. You know, he'll probably lack some other stuff, you know, maybe like movement or something like that. So I think Omega Shenron would be dope. And I think the reason they didn't put, I know it's a lot of GT characters, but the reason they put 17 in this game because Super 17 is coming, bro. Super 17.
That's my dude, bro.
Best characters in any Dragon Ball series. And I mean, we're just saying names, you know. I know it's Fighterz, so it's more likely it's not going to happen. But at the end of the day, man, I mean they can cares, you know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, because, you know, we have movie/super characters in here, you know. So, and Dragon Ball games have touched on all aspects of Dragon Ball. They don't just singly, you know, stay on one saga or one, you know, iteration of Dragon Ball. And that's all the Dragon Ball games pretty much. So I think this game, they could kind of mix it up. And they did say they want to have unique characters in here. So maybe that they got the fighter cast out the way. I mean, the Z cast out the way already. Because there's no more Z fighters that's coming. There's pretty much as everybody in the game right now is from the Z.
In Chatsu, he is an assist.
He's an assist, so he'll be he had to because ain't nobody gonna pick Chatsu. Ain't nobody gonna hop on. It's
Chatsu like the surf bot for Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
You know what I'm saying? So he'll be pretty useless. But I think, you know, I think this is where the cast is going to start to get fun because we pretty much have all the characters that we expected for the most part. I think Android 21 is probably the only character that was not expected so far. You know, we have all three sagas is hit from Namek, Cell, and the Boo saga, like the main people.
Y'all wouldn't want to see none of the Ginyu Force in there?
Nah, I mean, hell, Jay. That's trash tier, bro.
I'd want to see Captain for Raccoon, bro. Actually, you wouldn't want to see Raccoon. Raccoon a big boy.
Yeah, I was about to say he's a big grappler.
Yeah, I think Raccoon.
Like
Nappa. Where's Nappa? Where's Raditz?
That's what I just said. They ain't do the Saiyan saga yet.
Oh yeah, the Saiyan saga. You're right. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, hey, maybe they are coming, man. Nappa
and Raccoon would be good additions just to get the big boys out there. Those would be good additions.
I think Radix. I mean, seeing how they're gonna be using like the lower tier characters, I wouldn't mind Radix and Nappa. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. That double Sunday dub or that giant Nappa, where he blow you up, bro. I mean, it'll look so great. It'll look sick, you know. But
and then Nappa's giant storm. That should
the giant storm. Just imagine how that level 3 is gonna look, bro. Just imagine how that's gonna look, man. That's gonna look great. Like he'll probably throw you in there and just blow you up or something. It'll be insane. But we just have to wait and see. Now that I think about it, I kind of do feel like they're gonna come. I do feel like Radix and Nappa are gonna come because you are right. That's the only saga they haven't touched. You know what I'm saying? That is literally the only saga they haven't touched, like from like the main four, you know, that everybody has come to know and love in the Dragon Ball Z franchise. So that would be interesting.
Brother in there. Come on.
Yeah, you're right, man. But you know, so I mean, so they so 9, so there's still like 7 characters or so. That's like the max characters that will be in this game, but I really don't think it's gonna be over 25, man. I just don't see it happening. And I think it's enough. I think it's enough variety Oh yeah, well, I think it's enough variety in the characters to where they don't really need a lot of characters in this game. I don't really think they need like 30, 35, even though they will come down the line because they're gonna DLC the hell out this game, and I don't blame them. I don't blame you at all because I'm gonna buy everything for this game.
I'm on Super. Here's the Super Pack, $40 update.
Yep, and I'm taking it.
I wouldn't mind
that.
that.
Expect to pay like $100.
If it's gonna get like six characters, I would.
Yeah, so think about this. So I think right now, so we still have Napix, Rada, I think Radix, I think Beerus is definitely going to be in the game. Maybe Whis. You think they'll put Whis in this game? I don't think they'll put Whis in this game.
If they put Beerus, they're not going to put Whis. They'll probably
DLC. Yeah, or maybe he could be, or maybe he could be like an assist character or something for Beerus. I think that'd be kind of dope too. Because Whis is kind of like Beerus, like right hand man. Like Whis is OP as hell. I don't want Whis in this game. He has to be an assist character, bro. Man can stop time and he's fast as hell too. He got that staff. Whacking you with the staff or whatever. So I think that would be kind of fun. But I said, other than that, man, it's kind of up in the air. So it will be fun to see, who else they put in this game besides those with 3 characters. Because I have no idea after that. It just kind of out there. But super packs are definitely coming. They probably do a GT pack too, and I think it'll be sick for them to do that, man. And do a Dragon Ball pack, man. It just put as many.
They know they're gonna rob people money. I mean, they're not gonna rob people money, but they know people gonna spend.
Yeah, they know because the hype. Like I said, I always said from the get go. I don't think they thought it was gonna be that big. I really don't. I don't feel like they. I think they underestimated the game. They thought it. No, I thought. No, the thing is, they thought it'll be successful, but the hype level for this game, bro, I haven't seen that in like for a fight game. I haven't seen it, bro. It's different. It feels different in my opinion.
Part of it is because the reach that Dragon Ball Z has, just not in Japan, but in America, and then.
It's all over the world.
It's
all over the world, bro. Like Dragon Ball is, it's like McDonald's, bro. I always tell people like Dragon Ball is McDonald's. Like my mom know who Goku is and never seen a damn show in her life, but she know who Goku is. That alone, that right there alone lets you know like it's synonymous with a lot of people. You don't have to know like the ins and outs or whatever. Like similar like Max. Max doesn't really know the show, but he know the characters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the beauty about Dragon Ball, man. That's why I think this game is going to be highly, highly successful. And it's definitely going to be a treat to play. It's definitely going to be a treat to compete in. It's definitely going to be a treat to watch. I'm definitely going to love the high level play of this game, and once the fully game come out. But we're gonna end it right here, man. This was actually a fun thing. Like I said, we pretty much gonna do these impressions on our own, especially after the last block. That's when we really gonna put everything we learned into the last block, and try to go out with a bang. So definitely look out for that. I will be streaming. I'm gonna stream the last 2 hours. I do want to capture some footage first. And then I'm definitely gonna stream. We're gonna have a lobby. So if you guys have the beta, we probably gonna be like in Argentina somewhere. So Argentina, Brazil. We're gonna be somewhere off or away from America.
Offshores.
So we can just play amongst ourselves, man, and have fun, man. Party gonna be open. It's gonna be fun. So definitely come through. But we're gonna do some outros, man. Persona, man. Any outros?
Yeah, man. It's your boy Persona, your host of Mind of a Gamer podcast, your host of When Persona Speaks, fellow TOA member. And it's always good, man, to get together with the TOA fan, man, and talk fighting games, man. We do got some tournaments coming up. The Street Fighter Final Bout, that's September 30th, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's September 30th. Y'all sure this time, right?
No. Final. That is strong.
Y'all sure?
The gavel has hit. The gavel is hit. It will not move anymore.
And I got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is preloaded, ready to go. So I'm definitely going to be streaming that this week. That tournament is going to be mid-October. So be on the lookout for the links to sign up for that. That's going to be our final tournament. We're done for the year. This has been a great year for fighting games. This beta has been amazing. Big shout out to Mr. Official VG. for blessing your boy, man, and definitely, he gonna let me play for 2 hours today. So it's definitely, I'm very grateful for the big bro, man. And outside of that, man, check out my channel, man. I got a lot of good content coming up. I stream, I play my games and all that. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this little TOA session we did. And subscribe to my boy Chuck, man. He does a lot of great things on his channel, all fighting games. And support the TOA fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Official, man. Outro.
Yo, big shouts out to everybody that joined us in the live stream. The big homie Mitch, Gaming at 808, aka AG the Gold. Demigod. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Wispians. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Wispians, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Wispians, yeah. Even though, he dissed my go to his mom statement.
Yeah.
But nah, it's all good. Just big shout out to everybody that took the time out to listen to us. Make sure y'all support the online arcade. Watch the live streams, follow our Patreon, support the Patreon if you can, or even if you can't, just check out the live streams, like, share, and subscribe to fellow TOA members, such as myself. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe. And that's pretty much it, man. Good talking with the family. It is a very rare occasion for all four of us because our work schedule is crazy, outside of the weekends, I should say. So it's very rare for these live streams to take place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Jabari, aka Light Skin, can't go outside during the summer, man. Outros.
You got to check that, like, aka SPF 40.
Suntan lotion. And you're gonna be happy. But nah, man, this was dope. Definitely a pleasure, gathering everybody together, giving our thoughts on, Dragon Ball Fighters. More thoughts to come. Because there's another block for the beta. So we're gonna get on the popping down there in Argentina. But Argentina. Yeah, that's all funny as hell, bro. Like, what? But nah, it actually worked out though. It worked good though.
It did.
Anyway, now, man, this is gonna be a very forward-moving game right here, man. Especially for just the online arcade. There's gonna be a lot of tournaments coming out of here. This is probably the only game where I see people is going to be fighting over who want to host it.
It's sad because Chuck already called it, man. So.
We talk about after that one though. It's definitely going to bring it in, man. It's going to bring in a lot of people.
We're going to diverse it a little bit, but man, definitely fun talking about it, man. And that's the crazy thing. Everybody have a difference of opinions with it, but at the end of the day, everybody's having fun with the game. You know what I mean? So, just looking forward for this game to drop. And then we're gonna get it on and popping, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to everybody channel in here, man. TOA boys. Just subscribe to my channel, man. Share the stream. Like I said, if you're in the fighting games, that's all I talk about. Podcast is every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Me and my boy Dre, plus on Block, man. We're gonna be going over all these tournaments today. I'm watching football and the Injustice 2 tournament at the same time as I'm doing this. So I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check out the podcast on Tuesday. I'm getting ready. Yeah, I'm getting ready for this last block. But this was fun. This is something I wanted to do. I kind of just told the fellas, like, hey, man, let's just jump on the hangout and just talk about it for not that longer. So just get some information out there, especially to the people that's not in. But like you said, we will have our own breakdowns and stuff of that, as the days go on, especially after today. But I just want to thank everybody for coming through, bro. This is really, really fun. I like doing this type of thing. It's good to converse amongst other gamers, that we all interested in the same thing. So look out for more of that. But other than that, man, I think we about to end this. You guys take care. Have a good Sunday, man. And I'm about to go get something to eat. I'm out. Y'all take care.
Peace.